Hey, what's up everybody? This is Osaberg501 and today I want to go over how you're going to be able to make gold while almost fully AFK. Now the one thing you're going to need for this is tailoring, and you're going to have to go into the textiles tab for specializations, and you're going to need to put 30 points into spinning. So first off, you're going to have to go into textiles, put 5 points into this to learn a sub-spec, and then you're going to need to put 30 points into spinning. Now what this is going to do is first off just allow you to get rousing elements from the unraveling process, and then when you put all 30 points in, it guarantees rousing elements while unraveling specific cloths. So if you go over to your unraveling and you have any of these special cloths, so for instance I have frostbitten witter cloth here, what you can do is use 5 of these, unravel them, and then that's going to give you spools of witter thread and whatever rousing element is tied to that specific cloth. Now you're going to be able to get 1 to 2 witter thread and 1 to 3 rousing frost. So on average, I would say probably 1 spool and 2 rousing frost, but it does seem like the rousing frost leans more towards giving you 3 than giving you 1. So I think on average, it's probably going to be a bit higher than just 2 rousing frost, but just to average it out, we're going to say you get 2 for unraveling. So as you could have probably guessed, what we're essentially going to be doing for this farm is buying a certain type of witter cloth, unraveling it, getting those spools and those rousing elements, and then selling them and making gold off of that. Now the reason this is partially AFK is because these cloths stack up to 1,000, so you can unravel 1,000 at a time, and it's 5 per unravel. So that does take a bit of time depending on your crafting speed. So probably the best way to do this is to do this when you're trying to watch Netflix or watch some YouTube videos or do something else to where you can tab in every couple minutes and start unraveling another stack of cloth. But you're also going to need to check the current prices to see if this is worth doing. And there's a pretty easy way to go about this. So generally what I've found is frostbitten witter cloth is the main way to make gold doing this. A lot of the other cloths are hit or miss on if they're lucrative to do it this way. So all you're going to do is search for whatever witter cloth you're looking for. We have frostbitten right here. And just to make it easier, I'm going to say 10 gold. These were like 7 gold a little bit ago, so they jumped up quite a bit. I assume they're probably going to go back down a little bit, but we're just going to go 10 gold per witter cloth. So that would be 50 gold per unravel. But then we're going to go check rousing frost to see what price this is. So these are sitting at 28 gold a piece right now, maybe 29, but let's just say 28. So if we go off the current price of rousing frost, 28 gold, that's going to be 56 for 2 rousing frost, which like we went over is the average you're going to be getting for unraveling. So you're already going to be making a little bit of gold just off of the rousing frost, just from buying and unraveling witter cloth. But then you also add in these spools of witter thread. Now, every time I make these, they're always quality 2 now. Depending on where you are, you'll get quality 1, quality 2, or quality 3. So checking the pricing on these are currently 3 gold, maybe a little bit above that. So let's say 3 gold a piece, and you can get 1 to 2, but like I mentioned, you'll get an average of 1. So that's an additional 3 gold on top of the 2 rousing frost. And if you even want to go more in depth and check the prices, you can also check the awakened frost, which you turn 10 rousing frost into that awakened frost. These are 294 gold. So this would be a little over 29 gold a piece. So that's even more lucrative if you want to do a lot of this and then turn all of your rousing frost into awakened frost. You're going to even make more gold. Now this doesn't sound like it's going to be a lot of gold. Say you're making 59 gold, you're just selling the rousing frost and the spools. So you're making 59 gold, you're buying it for 50 for every unravel. You're making 9 gold per unravel. But that's quite a lot of gold if you have a decent chunk of gold to start with and you just want to fully AFK doing this. Because this takes no effort, you're going to sit here and do it as much as you want. Now that the resources are region-wide, there's going to be hundreds of thousands of this material always up. So you can just sit there and do this. And every new unravel, you just made, let's say, 9 gold. And that's going to start to add up over time quite heavily. And that's pretty much the entirety of the farm. But like I've gone over in this video, make sure you check the prices currently on your region. Prices can fluctuate pretty heavily One day this may be ultra lucrative, the next day it may be less so. So check the prices on all this stuff. And even sometimes, like a little bit earlier, it actually wouldn't have been lucrative to buy Wilder Cloth and just sell Rousing Frost, but if I sold them as Awakened Frost, it was actually still lucrative to do. Say you went and did this for a few hours and just had thousands of Rousing Frost, and you go and check the prices and they're a little bit worse, just save it. Like I mentioned, the prices are going to fluctuate at least a few gold every couple hours. Like it's just going to be fluctuating all the time. If you're doing this in large numbers and the price of Rousing Frost went down a little bit, just wait. It'll go back up a little bit as well. And then you sell it at the slightly higher point, which is going to allow you to make a lot more gold. This is going to be something that you're going to want to do in very large numbers. But that's legitimately the entirety of the farm. I'm definitely going to start doing this a lot more when I'm eating or watching YouTube videos or watching a TV show on Netflix or something like that. Very good for that. You're going to be able to make gold when doing pretty much anything else. So that's all I want to go over. So subscribe if you want to see more World of Warcraft or other MMO videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Comment down below what you guys think about this AFK gold farm. And thanks for watching.